Good morning. Hello. Guy says hello as well. He's being a pooper this morning because he didn't sleep well. So it is 6. What time is it? What time does it say? 6:30 in the morning. Sunday, December 8th. Whitehorse, Yukon, Canada. So we're sitting at, what was it? 64% battery. We've been charging for about 9 hours. We actually got almost a full 8 hours of sleep last night, but of course we didn't sleep on a mattress. We just slept on the seats flattened out. So, like, technically 8 hours, but like,
it was terrible.
Functionally, yeah, it was pretty terrible sleep, but still more sleep than I've gotten in a couple days because the last hotel that we stayed in, I did not sleep well. The mattress was way too soft. So, I'm gonna unplug, head over to McDonald's to get some quality food, and then we're gonna head over to Haines Junction to get our first charge. So, yeah, join us if you want to. If not, then, that's fine. It's fine. I won't take offense to it. The thing that I enjoy about these chargers in Whitehorse is that, well, actually, the Yukon in general, is that they're all free. So, it kind of makes up for the fact that we had to pay for the BC Hydro. But I mean, honestly, the BC Hydro stations, I'm going to compile everything at the end, but even those stations weren't that bad. Honestly, I think I spent maybe $45 US on those stations. So, it's not bad at all. I cannot wait for my
Oh my God, close the door.
Oh my God, I'm talking to the people.
I don't care.
The people. I cannot wait.
They're not feeling 10-degree weather.
You are just crabby because you're cold.
I'm cold and I'm tired and
I cannot wait, like I've tried to say, for my all-weather floor mats to come in. I'm hoping that they're at the house when we get there, but Slack or whatever they're called hasn't sent me an update email to say if they've shipped them or not. So, ready for McDonald's? What? There she is, live and well. All right, I'm hungry. I'm actually really hungry. Okay, it's too cold to record anything outside. It's negative 10 degrees, and I don't have my super cold weather gear on. But we're here in Haines Junction, and I'm gonna try and talk quietly because Guy is sleeping. He's sleeping. So, we're here at the visitor center in Haines Junction. It's sort of like a visitor cultural center. It's really nice, actually. I brought a group of people here this past summer on a tour, and they were having a wedding at the time, but they actually let some of our people actually watch, and it was a First Nation, a First Peoples wedding. It was really cool. Really nice center. I wish it was open today, but it's Sunday, so it's not going to be open. It's also 9 o'clock in the morning, 8:55, and the sun is nowhere near coming up yet. So that's just the joy of living in the Arctic. In northern Canada and Alaska, in the wintertime, the sun doesn't actually start to come up till 10 o'clock. But we are plugged in, charging at 44 kilowatts. So we're going to be here for about an hour and 10 minutes because we need to get up to 80%. And then the next station is going to be our last charger in Canada, and that's going to be at Beaver Creek. And that one's a 25 kilowatt hour charger. Which is why I want to get up as high as we can here so that we don't have to sit there for 2 or 3 hours to charge. And that one's going to be critical, but I'll talk about that later. So I'm going to take a little nap again because I'm tired, because as much as that McDonald's filled me with fuel, it also filled me with bad fuel, so it just kind of runs through you pretty quickly. But I have noticed that in this extreme cold that we're going through, -10, -15, we are developing a little bit of a rattle in the front end somewhere. I can't tell if it's the dash piece, the fabric piece that covers the HVAC outlets, or if it's like the window or what it is, but I'll have to investigate when we get closer to Anchorage. It might just be because it's so cold outside, but I can't tell. This is a point in the trip when the tired starts to take over and you're just sort of like limping from one place to the next. So, and we're charging complete 80%. He's still sleeping. He's such a pretty princess when he sleeps.
Who's that?
Okay. All right. So we just take this and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. You just pull it and then the butthole closes. Yeah, I should probably get the snow off the back of the car. But you know what? It's cold out here, and I don't want to be out here longer than I have to be. So from here, I'm going to just do this out here because he's sleeping. So from here, we're going to Beaver Creek, which is right on the border with Alaska. And I got an email from the guy in Toil, Alaska that has the bus charger. It's a CCS combo charger, but, you know, I have the adapter. And he's going to be able to give us a charge today. So initially we were going to have to charge to 100% in Beaver Creek and then hope that we make it to a place called Glen Allen, which is like 260 miles. Now that I'm looking at the temperatures and everything, I don't think that would have been realistic to actually make that. So I'm really happy that he responded and that he'll be able to give us a charge. So onward to Beaver Creek. It's 10 o'clock and the sun has barely come up. Figure. What are you doing?
None.
What are you doing? Nothing?
Nothing.
All right, made it to Beaver Creek.
Beaver Creek.
Look at this beautiful place. All this snow.
Not a single fucking beaver.
Not a single beaver. Yeah, I'm going to have to bleep that out.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know how to do that.
Well, you don't have to bleep it out.
All right. Here's the charger. I'm going to get it plugged in. We got here at 8%, left at 80, got here at 8, and it was 179 miles. So wait, hang on. We can actually tell you exactly how much long it was. 116. No, it's not 116. Because we stopped. Anyways, all right, so we have to cut this. We're at 1,940 miles.
From Seattle.
From Seattle. Delivery center, to be particular.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Teshra.
What's your favorite thing about this car?
The video games. See? There's some video games.
Retry install. All right, let me get it plugged in and we'll try. Let me get it plugged in. I have to bleep that out too. Let me get the charger plugged in and I'll try to get your games installed. All right, so bit of a situation here. We've actually been dealing with this for almost an hour, but I've been on the phone and trying to figure things out and just haven't had time to record anything. So basically, I got here to the flow charger in Beaver Creek. It is now currently working. Knock on wood, hopefully it continues to work. We plugged in, it wouldn't initialize, and the whole system shut down, like the red screen over there and everything like that. We were here for a good 20 minutes trying to get it to work, trying different apps, different communications and everything like that. And then we called Flow, and the first person that I talked to was like, can't help you. That's not our charger. So kind of resolved to the fact that, shoot, We probably have to get the RCMP, the mounted police involved. We probably need to figure something out alternatively. So we went up the street to a gas station that's here, and we were talking to the owners. I plugged the car into the 110 outlet out front just to try and get it some juice because it was at like 5% battery, and I didn't want it to run down any lower. And we were calling AAA. AAA can't help us because I guess in the Yukon of Canada, they don't have those trucks that can go around and charge electric vehicles. And the RCMP basically was like, well, we could help you, but it's going to have to wait till tomorrow. And we'd have to bring a generator out there. And they were telling us like different costs and everything. And I was like, okay, all right. So I called Flowback because I just wanted to take another stab at it. And I actually called their technical support line instead of their customer hotline. And there I talked to a lady, a very nice French Canadian sounding lady. And she was able to work with me to get the system fully reset, rebooted, and told me to come back up here, plug the car in, and see if it could work. So we are currently charging. We're sitting at 10%, about 19 kilowatts of power. So it's charging for now. Hopefully we'll get up to 80%. I don't even want to turn the heat on in here because I don't want to mess with anything. I don't want to be pulling extra power. I don't know what the problem is, and the lady that I talked to on the technical support also couldn't see what the issue was. So I'm gonna just walk back up to this gas station. It's so cold outside. And we'll continue on hopefully in 3 hours when the charge reaches 80%. But that throws off everything because we really wanted to try and be in Anchorage tonight. We really wanted to be there tonight because Guy has a job interview tomorrow, and I have another appointment that I need to go to that I now have to cancel. And the reason why we have to do that is because even if we were to charge to 100% here, I don't think that we would be able to make it to Glen Allen, which is the next DC fast charger along the sort of Alaska Highway, if you will, along the Glen Highway that goes down to Anchorage. There's a bus barn in Toke. They run an electric school bus, and they have a charger for their school buses that they use to charge them overnight, and that's where we're going to stop. We were going to stop there, top up real quick, and then continue on. And just because of how cold it is and everything like that, and especially with this experience, I don't want to take the chance of being like, oh yeah, let's just charge to 100 here and then hope we make it to Glen Allen. I don't think it's going to work out. I mean, it's 240 miles away, but I mean, just based upon the range that we've been getting, I mean, there's 172 miles to get here, and we went from 80% to 7%. So I don't think that would work. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to charge up here, get across the border, go to Fast Eddie's, a little hotel across the border, see if they have a room, and then we'll have to meet up with the owner of the bus garage in the morning at 6:30 because that's when he pulls his bus out, and we can top up charge there and continue on Anchorage. So this really sucks, but I think we found a little bit of a workaround. Hopefully this charger keeps going, and yeah, it's always fun. Feels nice to be in a nice warm place. You playing a game? No. You feeling okay?
No.
What's wrong?
Frustrated.
I'm also very frustrated. But at least these very kind people here have been willing to help us. And I want to give a shout out to these people. Motor Inn, yes, in Beaver Creek, Yukon territory. Been amazing. So helpful. They were even willing to let us charge for like 48 hours on a 110 if we had to. But I'm going to eat my beef stick and play some games to kill some time. I hope your day's going well. Ours is going okay. Would you say it's going okay?
It's been better.
How you doing?
Tired.
Well, now we're waiting for it to charge to 100% because we've decided that we're going to try and skip Toke and just go straight to Glen Allen, which means we have to charge to 100%. But because we're doing that, 80 to 100% takes forever. So we got like another 2.5 hours until it's charged to 100%.
I hate it.
I love it.
I hate your car.
Why are you so mean to me?
Well, I gave it a chance. I really did.
If this one charger wasn't down, we wouldn't have a problem. It's because of this one charger, not because of the car.
But think about it this way. If we couldn't rely upon the hospitality of a business that was within walking distance of this one charger that wasn't operating, we could be facing a life or death situation.
That's very true. And at that point, I would have called the Canadian police had there not been anyone around.
Yeah.
Because that's the only other option.
But yeah, I don't need to get rescued by Royal Mountie Police when I drive a gas vehicle through Canada.
That's true. Well,
I've never had a problem driving a gas vehicle through Canada. I've done it more than 3 times.
I've done it more than that.
So
I'm sorry.
it's fine.
Well, it's not my fault. It's the asphalt.
It's the asphalt.
Right?
Recording?
You want to talk about this?
Well, my 30,000 foot view on this is, we really got lucky with the circumstances as much as luck played in here because, had that restaurant slash bar slash gas station not been open like it normally isn't this time of year, because usually a lot of these places close by this point, and had we not been able to get that charger running, this really could have been a life or death situation. Like, it is below zero here still, even though it's warming up, and there would have been very little food, no water, and freezing cold temperatures, and no guarantee that the RCMP, the Canadian Royal Mounted Police, would have been able to get to us to help us out at all. The only maybe thing we could have done is we could have come up here, up ahead of us, to the Canadian border station. Maybe they would have been able to warm us up and let us plug our car in, but there's no level 2 out here, so we would have been stranded here for days.
Potentially days.
So, yeah, I'm very thankful for the people that helped us. I'm very thankful that, like, we were able to get that charger going, because as much as we're not going to get into Anchorage till early Monday morning now, I'm just thankful that, like, these things worked out in the way that they did, and that, you know, we're able to get back on the road. I mean, it does suck because, like, we have to do basically 47 miles an hour instead of the speed limit to get to where we're going because it's so cold. But yeah, I am
Realistically, as veterans of this particular stretch of road anyway, we were going to be not going the speed limit anyhow, because we know exactly the condition of the roads on the way to Toke, as well as the condition of the roads from Toke to Glen Allen, and they are really, really crappy. You potentially can really damage your vehicle if you do the speed limit going there. Especially this time of year, because everything is hidden underneath snow, so you don't get to see all the potholes and the frost heaves. You just get to feel it with your tires.
Yeah, and your backside as you go crashing over these things. So So yeah, I just I mean, that's the first time in a long time I've actually genuinely been panicked, and I think you saw that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get panicked like that. I'm usually very confident, very, like, sure-footed of myself, but this is the first time in a long time that I remember I was like, what the heck are we gonna do? You know?
Yeah. Well, I'm very, very grateful that we let cooler heads prevail, and we were able to...
You called AAA, and when you told me that thing where they were trying to get you to pay for same day, and they were giving you a runaround, all to basically say that there's nothing they can do to help us.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? You're literal. That's what you're.
It's their job. It's their only job that they have, and they told me that I was going to have to pay like a $75 same day fee if I didn't want to wait 48 hours for my my membership to kick back in, because my membership had expired, I guess. The same year that my dad had passed, he had renewed our memberships for AAA. So in June of 2021, he had renewed our memberships. So when we were cleaning out his house, because he passed in August, we found the AAA cards that were on his kitchen counter, because he passed before he was able to even give it to us. And all the cards said that they're valid until June 15th of 2026. But when I called to essentially get help from AAA today, they not only rerouted my call twice, because I ended up calling the AAA, I guess they call it CAA, but it's based out of Alberta, Canada, which is like 3 provinces away. But not only that, they had to get on the horn with people that can verify that my membership was still valid, because it was showing as inactive. I guess the year that they had sent out our AAA membership was the year that they decided to send out cards that didn't reflect the accurate expiration date, because they wanted to save on plastic. And that was the explanation they gave me.
That's ridiculous.
As to why my card says valid until June of 2026, yet, yeah.
That's the point. All of that is to say, we're back on the road. We're hoping to reach Glen Allen. That's the goal tonight, because there's a fast charger in Glen Allen. Stop there, charge up 25-30 minutes, and then we can be on our way to Anchorage tonight. So, late night. Roll.
Fortunately, it looks like
we'll just make it.
We'll only have 5% battery.
But it's supposed to get warmer. There's a heat wave as we go along, so it'll be in like the upper 20s instead of -7, which is what it is right now outside.
Yeah. So
hopefully as we get south into Alaska, temperatures go up, battery will do a little bit better, so that 5% will go up. Plus I'm gonna max out at like 45-46 miles an hour, and it's kind of nice that we're doing it now, because hopefully there won't be any semi trucks coming up behind us or anything. So
no, I think we're doing it right at the right time.
Yeah. Okay, but we'll check in. Mr. Sleepy Pants, we made it to Glen Allen. 249 miles, 245 watt-hours per mile, and we got 11%. So we were worried about temperature and everything, but it's gone up to 34 degrees. So for a pretty hectic and frustrating stop in Beaver Creek, I'm very glad to have made it here. And this should be the last stop before we're able to actually get home. So
we should be able to just park in front of the garage.
Yeah, we should be able to just roll up and park. So I'm gonna go get this started and take a look at this unit, see what it's like. Oh, it's not cold, but it's windy out here. Oh, look at that. Somebody has a Nax adapter. Look at that. So I don't even have to pull mine out. Excellent. All right, I'm going to figure out how to do this because I don't quite remember. So I got this one plugged in. It is an old tritium unit, and charging at 42 kilowatts. I read that they were upgrading it, but you can't see it right now. But if we look over our right-hand shoulders through the windows, you can't see it now. You can kind of see them. Tall posts with bags on them. Those are the brand new units. It's supposed to be 150 kilowatts. I have no idea when they're supposed to go online. I read online that they're not only building these ones here, but they're also building a Tesla supercharger location outside of Talkeetna, outside of Denali National Park, and then another one in, I want to say, in a place. I can't remember.
Sounds like might be Seward.
No, I know they're building like a 60 stall supercharger in Fairbanks too.
Oh, okay.
Like a massive location.
Perfect. All the places we won't be going this trip.
Places we won't be going this trip. So this one, there's a card reader on the outside of it, and last time I came through here, you just tapped your card and it took it, but this time around it's not working. Error 302. So authentication issue. So I had to actually download the Recharge Alaska app, which is like an old program that the state put together like 10 years ago to put in an electric car charger here in Glen Ellen. So, charging up now. I don't know, probably just go to 80% or maybe less than that, whatever we need to get home at this point, because I just want to get there. Eat some food, take a nap. Tired. Are you tired? I know you're tired. It's a lot of traveling. It's been a lot of traveling. Okay, nap time. What is this rain? Why is it December in Anchorage and it's raining?
It's gonna be another weird winter. I can feel it.
I mean, there's still snow on the ground at least, so it makes you feel like it's winter, but yeah, I don't trust it.
But it also makes me feel like, okay, the snow is probably here just because, like, it probably snowed, like, last week.
Well, it was snowing like 2 days ago.
Oh, well, there you go.
And then, because remember, like 3 days ago...
Well, technically, that's last week.
Technically, you are correct. 3 days ago, it was in the teens. Yeah. And now it's in the mid-30s, which is nice.
Yeah, it is quite nice.
We have reached the Mecca, the highest point of civilization in Alaska, Anchorage, Alaska. Why are you going so fast?
Fast?
It is. It is so fast. You're like 5 over the speed limit. Look at you.
This is
you have a speeding problem.
I don't.
You do. Look at how fast you're going.
Well, dude, see right
you're
there.
Speeding
40,
so much.
40 miles an hour.
Are you happy to be in Anchorage?
Very happy.
What's your favorite part about being in Anchorage?
Being able to sleep in my own bed.
Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. I can't wait for that.
To sleep, change it. It's not like those silly hotel beds where you just gotta suck it up, buttercup, or like trying to sleep in the car, you know, maneuver your legs in such a way that your hips don't go numb or get sore, or that you have like a crick in your neck. Looking forward to a hot shower. I think that will be quite nice. Looking forward to drinking one of those La Croix.
No.
Yeah.
No. What he doesn't know is that we actually have to head back.
Head back where?
To Seattle.
Oh, the fuck we do?
This is a rental.
Well, they're gonna have to come up here and get it.
Well, tough cookies, I guess they're gonna have to. Stretch, we're home. We've reached the place where we sleep and we live. Okay, so I'm gonna do more of a full wrap up tomorrow. Take it, get it washed. But total there, 2,370 miles, 269 watt-hours per mile. That's actually pretty fantastic. In what, 4 days? 4.5 days? How does that math work out? I think we left the dealership at like 1 o'clock on Thursday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like 3.5 days.
That was the 5th, right?
Yeah.
Is it the 9th?
Today's the 9th.
Yeah.
Technically 4. Okay. It is time for a nice hot shower and sleep.
Can you give me my headphones in that pocket?
I am having a moment. But yes, I can. So as a part of the wrap up, we have been home for a few days now, and I wanted to do sort of like a baseline on the battery. So I've been trickle charging it on the 110 outlet here at our apartment, and we're at 99%, not quite 100%, but 100% basically right now, so it's 342 miles. So I did this, one, just to make sure that the battery management system is fully calibrated, but also because I'm just very curious to see how much range has been lost over the course of this trip, where basically all of our charging was fast charging, and it doesn't seem like it did much. This is just computer calculations, but it's still encouraging to see.